All right, folks. We are kicking it live with Subnautica. We're going to be starting this second part in this series called Gaming Dine and Dive. We're going to actually start playing the game, and then I'm going to reveal 3 major dishes that are actually in the game itself and kind of talk about it and see what it takes to actually make these. And then, yeah, just any questions, we'll chill out and enjoy. But should be a rootin' tootin' good time, I guess. Maybe I might be a little loud here. So let me do that real quick, and then we'll get started. Let's see. Peeper better. It is. I kind of mangled my peeper and destroyed it, but it's there. So we're gonna jump in and start the game. Alright, now if you know me at all, or anybody that plays this game, you need to play it on survival. Really, the rest of these are... Hardcore's not bad either, but I want my O2 alerts, even though as annoying as it is, and plus I want to be able to start over if I need to. Alright. And first of all, just a little... as we're getting into this, the first thing you see in Subnautica, and have a lot of in Subnautica, is water. There's 2 kinds of water. There's the filtered water, and then there's the... Oh, so cool. There's the filtered water, and then there's basically the super clean version. So there's 2 different types.
Launch in 3, 2.
We're just going from the tap here. That's right. Oh my goodness, I wonder what could happen with all these things going around so fast. Oh, that always hurts me. Yeah, so the story is, you just came off of a ship on a lifeboat, and now you're going down somewhere. Of course, you know, it's probably going to be a planet. Alright, let's dig in here. Of course, you get your fire extinguisher, knock out all this fire. Of course, I would just leave, but whatever. It's teaching you how to play the game. Yeah, might as well just get that smoke inhalation, because I'm sure the filters are all online, as it says offline on the right.
You have suffered minor head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome. This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice.
I'm going to call her Adjutant, because I call all things that are computer Adjutant. Either that or just computer. Because of course you know, if you're a Trekkie at all, also the computer talks to you, and yes, that is Gene Roddenberry's wife, in case you're wondering. Alright, nutrient block. That's going to lead us to the first piece, or the first dish itself, that I'm going to pick up. And of course, filtered water and flares. In fact, I'm just going to take all these. So the first dish, and we'll go ahead and throw it on the food vision here. In real life, you can actually make something called a nutrient block. It does look like a block. It's there. It's actually quite tasty, I think. We'll try it here in a second. And all it really is just a protein bar mix. Actually, it's very easy to make. All it is just almond butter, or almond, whatever you want to call it. Butter, honey, chocolate chips, and rolled oats. And then, of course, whey powder, or, you know, protein whey. And then you just kind of combine that together, and then what it does is actually creates a no-bake recipe that you just kind of form how you want it, throw it in the freezer, and then leave it overnight, and once you do, this is what you get. So let's see here. I'll try not to chew close to the microphone because I'm sure it'll get picked up. It's actually quite good. I'm going to have another bite and then we'll continue to survive here even though my hunger and Alright, let's continue forward. I'm going to eat some more of these as I kind of come through, and then we'll go to the next dish as soon as it's introduced. Yeah, buddy.
The Aurora suffered
Oh, there it is.
hull failure.
Jeez,
Cause
my Twitch
unknown.
console's going crazy.
0 human life signs detected.
So, in case you haven't played this game, this is known as the Aurora. This is a big, huge ship that you just kind of came out of. Now, it just kind of followed you. But, yeah, try to pick up things now, but it's better to just, you know, get some stuff. Hello there. Look at those little peepers jumping out there. Oh, wow. I can see far in the distance. In fact, I'm going to do that first. Controls are pretty self-explanatory. Of course, everything on the left, you got your O2, you got your health, you got your hunger, and of course you got your water. Of course, there's tons of water out here, just full of salty water, which you obviously can't have. Those are acid mushrooms, which are unique to the planet, and then of course metal salvage that you can actually use to make good materials to actually pick up what you need. And then of course you break these different stones and limestones that'll give you actually different sort of products.
Of survival has just increased
Pick
to
up
unlikely,
fish. Give me a
but
fish.
plausible. New creature discovered.
Ooh, got some stuff here. Actually, it's a pretty good starting area.
Oxygen.
Yeah, you're telling me. I'm sure there's a mod out there, or somebody might do it, where they can actually include multiplayer. You would think they would. This I have in my hands, ladies and gentlemen, is a peeper. Look at that thing. It's a big eye. I think that's why they call them peepers. Oh boy. So let me go back to this little survival thing here. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, we got more. Oh, this is actually really good placement. Usually it's not this generous. Usually you're kind of in the, really are in the middle of nowhere, that you have nothing underneath your station. Or your little lifeboat. Let's get back in here. Of course, you know, we're going to use the fabricator and we're going to make some different resources here. So titanium is with all the metal salvage you get. Batteries. Foods, because I actually have the fish. So I can do that. First things first, I want to get a standard O2 tank. Because it's always a good idea. Especially if you're going underwater a whole lot. Let's see. And now I need other materials. Usually the first thing I do is I usually go after, usually kind of the vine varb, I think is what it's called. It's usually like the floating materials you get. So, let's see here. Alright. Let's go here. Alright. Yeah, I know. It's the first animation, even though I've already went through it, but that's okay. Little bugsy in there. Right here, I go towards the varbs over here, and I'll pick up, actually, some of these little floating, fruity-looking things. I love the sound design in this game. The sounds creep me out every time because of the fact that it's done so well. When you go later into the game and you actually run into some of the bigger, more violent things, it's a little creepy. It scares the crap out of me all the time, especially when you're in the darker water. Alright, we're gonna go in here. See what else we need to make. Well, obviously we can't make the high capacity O2 tank because I'm going to need some glass and some silver, which usually is hard to come by. Let's see. Let's go here. Silicone rubber and lubricant. Definitely need the silicone rubber. I think that helps me get a knife to start. I need some copper for copper wire and a computer chip for all the other stuff. Let's see. I think I can get my knife now. Oh, wait. I need my fins. We can start there. That'll make us swim faster.
Available data to provide environment-appropriate equipment using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
Well, thank you, Adjutant. Sorry, I'm going to keep calling her Adjutant because I feel like that is. Survival knife.
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception.
We're going to make a battery, and this way we can actually get the scanner, which will help us in that. And then I need to get the repair tool next, which I need to get some cave sulfur, which can be quite interesting because you have to have the exploding fish explode in your face, and that doesn't usually go well. I'm going to eat another nutrient block here because I'm hungry. And eat some more here. I agree. I love the music. The music actually is pretty awesome for it being an independent game for sure. Try not to chew so loud, but you know, microphones. Some people are into that sort of thing, though. Throw these in there. Throw more. Throw that. Throw those in there. Oh, thank you, buddy. That's good to know. I know some people that I work with and no does not like it when you chew. Oh, self-scan for sure.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal.
Bladderfish.
To monitor.
You can either use them to actually get. Oh, you can't get those. They'll just kind of make you go crazy. So, bladderfish you can eat, or you can also use them to create filtered water. Disinfectant water is what you create to get bleach. And if I'm not mistaken, yes, in order to get bleach you need salt and coral tube sample. Filtered water isn't bad. It technically in the lore it continues. If you drink the filtered water it helps you survive, but in the end you still actually get a lot more of the alien sickness and bacteria. If you do the disinfectant water, obviously that's better for you in that case, but to be honest, you're gonna get infected. There's just no way. Anybody that tells you different, I still haven't seen it. You're gonna get infected with the alien stuff. This is very problematic when it's nighttime, because if you don't have any lights, yeah, it kind of sucks for you. The moon's pretty bright. Look at that thing. Oh, there's actually two of them. That's right. Alright, let's continue forward. Let me see if I could just scan you. It's hard to scan fish. Unless they're slow, like the bladderfish, for some reason. I like to grab a ton of fish, that way I can put them back in the... Oh, here we go. The UI helps me now, so I can actually get the vine knife. I think this helps me get... I'm trying to think off the top of my head. It's like the... Oh! I'm getting hit by somebody. Ow! I don't know who's killing me, but somebody is. It's probably a striker if I had to guess. But I can't see anything because it's dark out, so I'm gonna go back in here. I should probably just get rid of this fuel extinguisher. Or, yeah, fire extinguisher, not fuel extinguisher. Alright. Let's go in here. Let's see what I can get. That's what it was, the fiber mesh. Get some more water just in case for now. Let's see. I don't need first aid kits because they keep building them for me. Oh, I need the cave sulfur, so I need to get blown up. Alright, let's save this again. We'll go through. Light out yet? Nope, sure isn't. Okay. Let me just take a look around here. Alright. Note to self. Get a light. Oh, let me just get a few more of these. And also scan this. If you scan everything, honestly, it's going to give you some blueprints with some things that you scan. Most of the time, though, it's just going to be lore that it will give you. Alien tech, though, you definitely want to do that whenever you run into that. I think this will... Nope, sure doesn't. Alright, let's go back up here. Ah, awesome. Thanks so much for subscribing. Appreciate it, man. Now you get some fun emotes as well that I created. Even one in my face. You're welcome. Gonna love it. Okay, there's those. Let me scan this real quick as well. There's the strikers. Yep, they don't like me very much.
Detecting increased local radiation levels.
Hold on.
Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core, sustained during planet fall.
No, get out of here. You're welcome. Love it, love it, love it. Alright, oh, yeah, I know what I was gonna do. I need to actually use my health kit, because I'm almost dead. Nothing here. Alright. Got those, throw that in there. Throw more of these fish in there. Throw that there. Yeah, this. I'm gonna probably do that a whole lot, because I always hit escape instead of tab. Scan it for more lore and stuff, and also grab it. Pick this up. Alright, now I need to go to the cave sulfur portion. Anything to scan here? No, that's interesting. Hey, what did I run into? Okay. Beacon fragment. So yeah, when you start scanning the equipment and things like that, then it gives you blueprints. That's kind of what you want it for. Oh, of course. Especially for the sea glide. To start. For air.
Blueprint acquired.
It'll help us go a little bit faster. Oh yeah, I love building the sea moth and the sea glide. Man, the Cyclops sub though is probably my favorite. I know everybody goes for the suit, but I really love the Cyclops.
Scans suggest this biome supports extensive biodiversity.
Now I got a beacon, which we're going to put a beacon on wherever the habitat is that we create.
New blueprint acquired.
But we got a little bit before we get that far. Get some salt deposits. Come on, where's that exploding fish? Not here, apparently. I love having an upgraded
30 seconds.
Upgraded setup. I upgraded my video card, CPU, and my RAM, and it's running like butter. Love it. Well, let's go down here, get some more salt, and exploding fish is somewhere. Oh, that's quartz. There it is. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Can never get away from those guys. There we go. I think I just need one for now. But might as well come around. Yeah. Alright. Is it choppy for you at all? My preview is just making it look like garbage. We are gonna make some wheat. Okay. Man, that's probably the one complaint I have about this Twitch console is it does everything right, it just makes the... That's great. It's just killing me because like the preview is super choppy for me, so it looks like, you know, I've got a crappy stream. But if it's working perfectly for you, then that's a good thing. Alright, now we're gonna do the repair tool next. And then we can actually have a beacon, but we can also have a waterproof locker. Awesome, well, good to hear. Now for the Sea Glide, I need to make lubricant and another battery. So that means I need to get some more of those creepvine seed clusters. And then I think I need to actually get copper and acid mushrooms, so I don't think I have any more. I got the acid mushrooms, but I do have these. I need to get some copper. No, not yet. I haven't built the second one yet. First, let me build this guy.
Lubricant is essential in construction of vehicles and power plants.
Lubricant. Let's see here. And then a battery, of course. I think I just talked about. Yeah, I need copper. The other thing I'm going to make too is my O2 is starting to get there, so I'm going to get disinfected water. Again, it's better. It's better for you, less infectious, but and also it makes you quench your thirst just a little bit longer. So, but before we get into that stuff, let's go ahead with the filtered. Yeah, because it's 30 and this is 20. Non-vegetarian. Alright, so let me pop all this in here. I like to usually do this so you get the most room that you can get possible. This. Alright, now let's see what we can do about making this actually look decent in here. So let's repair this. It's so easy, it's like it's just point, click, and everything's just starts working. I wish you could use these power cells, but you can't because they're solar power cells. And then we're going to repair this radio. Play that message. And we're going to save it because it's pivotal moment. 9 hours.
Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
Sounds so nice of you. Let's see. Here we go. More exploding fish.
Sulfur deposits in the local cave system.
Shuttle bug.
Sulfur is an essential component of the repair tool.
Yeah, I can't grab those. It's the one fish you can't grab is the shuttle bugs. Yeah, I know. You can't do anything about it. You just gotta take it. You know, the creature eggs are cool. I wait until the later part of it, otherwise they just take up my inventory, even though they look really rad, especially those big ones. So now I need to find some more copper. See, if I was in hardcore mode, I'd probably be screwed. The eggs you can actually create in your habitat. You can actually hatch them and make your own fish, and surprisingly enough, in your own aquarium under the water, which to me kind of is a little counterintuitive. Because they're already in their natural habitat. Why you got to put them in something smaller? Don't get it. But yeah, you can actually grow your own fish. It's kind of like Minecraft in that sense, where you can actually have eggs and chickens and pigs and lambs, but they kind of produce something, but the fish here just kind of look really cool. They might give you food though. I guess it's a constant food source for sure. Alright. Alright. Let's grab this. I think these are essential for some of the future tech stuff that we need. Alright, cool. Still need copper. That is always the thing I struggled with in this game, is finding plentiful amounts of copper and silver, of course. I seem to always have pretty good luck with finding the rest, but those are the two I have the biggest struggle with. So once I get that, then the sea glides, it's cake, because then I just create a battery and then boom, got it. So you gotta go from there. While I drown in the water, I'm just gonna have another bite of this nutrient block here. I remember I played this game one time though, and I tell you what, the one thing I struggled with more, ooh, that's copper, was finding salt. And I was just like, what the heck, I can't actually make like disinfected water if I can't find any salt. I had to get so many bladderfish. I went through about a quarter of the game before I started looking stuff up. I will say this though, when I first was playing this game, when it came to certain items I didn't know the blueprint for, I thought you could kind of skip it and just get the items, and you can't. You gotta get the blueprint in order for you to make it. That was probably the one time I looked it up and like, well, it shows I could build this. How do I build it? It doesn't even tell me. It's like, oh wait, you need to actually get the blueprint before you can do that. So, you know, it is what it is. Oh, come on. Alright, I'm gonna have to go through some tunnels here. I think this one is a good one to go through. If I remember correctly, there's always one like this where it's got a ton of it around, and it looks like this is the one. Problem is I get, here we go, copper. I get carried away, and then I drown. Or get hurt and destroyed and exploded on. Like that. I'm gonna do that so I don't die. probably pick up some more of those caves, the cave sulfur again. Where'd you go? Exploding fish. Where'd you come from? Probably in here somewhere. Aha! Oh, stalker teeth. No, don't do it.
Seek fluid intake.
What are you talking about? I'm swimming in it. Alright, I got plenty of copper. I'm gonna go back now. While I swim in the water and then drink some more water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
There you go. Now, here's my take. Here's my thing. You're on this alien world, okay? And there's all this fish, all this new alien stuff, all these little structures and things. How come the ocean on an alien world still has the highest salt intake so you can't drink it? Isn't there a planet out there that maybe doesn't have an ocean full of salt? Or salt water? You know? I don't know. It's just me. But that's what I'm saying. I need some acid. But then again, we wouldn't have a game if that was the case. That's right. It's probably bad luck. Okay, aim my copper wire. Yeah. What if it's like, you know, you just drink the water, it's good and nutritious for you, and it tastes like chocolate? Why not that? I don't understand.
The Sea Glide
That's
will
right.
increase your effective exploration range. For your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat.
5 kilometers? Man, come on. Alright, the other thing I am going to build... I am going to build a beacon. I'm probably going to leave it here, though, because the next big thing I need to build is going to be the habitat builder. So let me do that. And then I need to see when I have that. It's not fully released yet. I still have it as well. It's still early access, but it is coming along very fast. In fact, I plan on probably doing a part 2 of this in the expansion because it's really cool. Pathfinder tool. Okay, computer chip, wiring kit, and battery. So of course, oh, I can get some more of that. Yeah, it's pretty rad. I enjoyed it even with some of the bugs I found. In fact, I kind of found some of the bugs very endearing and funny. I got it on sale during one of the big sales that they had on Steam. It's actually quite good. I enjoyed that game pretty much. So do this here. But yes, everybody in the world wishes that, you know, we had multiplayer, but they don't have it. And I have a good idea why. I could put my software development hat on. I think a good reason why is probably because of the fact that this was built in Unity, the Unity engine. And from what I understand, I don't know if you can add multiplayer very well for that, but probably. It also requires databases, virtual machines, all that
Our pod
stuff.
was almost crushed by this Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Alrighty. We're gonna jump into action here. I'm gonna throw this in there. Got a lot more stuff that I probably don't need. I am a little hungry though, so I am gonna do this. Throw that. Throw this. And I'm gonna cook some fish and eat it. The boomerang is kind of like the chicken wing of the fish race in the on
The
this
fabricator
particular
coats
planet.
small organisms
At least
while
that's what it says on
disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption.
Receiving being
Ah.
reported. Distress call. Laying back.
This is Lifepod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously.
So, little
3
trick
out.
with the Sea Glide is you can have the
Signal
map up
location
and you can have the
uploaded
lights
to
on.
PDA.
If you flick it really fast, about 3 times, though, you can have the flashlight on without the map up, which is what I prefer. Wish they made it easier that way, but I kind of don't. So you gotta kind of flick it about 3 times. I don't know if it's a bug or if it's some feature, but it's a bug I like, and I wish it was more of a better feature than that. Well, yeah, it just helps with the visibility. But yeah, it's a good point to know.
30 seconds.
Alright, hold on. Bug equals feature. That's for sure. Some developers will tell you that, just so they don't have to fix their bugs. I can understand. Alright, well, obviously, this life pod we get to is, you know, empty, and, you know, something terrible happens to just about all of them all the time. But you never know, maybe we'll get lucky. I don't know. Usually have good stuff to scan, like this sea moth fragment. I need how many of those? 2 more fragments to get the sea moth next. There's probably more here, but that's okay. I'll go up.
30 seconds.
Another way to increase velocity in order to get up to the top is just hit and hold your space bar and then look towards the top and go straight at the same time, and you will launch in the air just like that. And it's also the fastest way to get to the top of the water, just so you can get that ever so needed oxygen. Here we go. Let's see.
Local scans show a nearby cave entrance, depth 90 meters, leading to an unknown environmental biome.
Ooh, laser cutter. So laser cutter is another tool you can get. You got to find a few fragments in order to make it, and when you do, you can actually get through some of the debris from the Aurora that's busted up and broken. That is a little encased with a door that needs to be laser cut. So that's always good to have. It's definitely not a requirement. I know a lot of folks, when they were starting to play this game, they're like, totally go for the laser fragment first. I didn't really need to do that, so I never really did. So just keep that in mind as you're going through this. I wonder if this is one of those areas. I think it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a door over here. Yep, right there. The only way to get through that is you need to actually cut it with your laser tool. But since we're right here, there's probably a bunch of goodies that we can scan. And maybe we can even get a laser fragment here soon. I don't know. Just more metal salvage. Baby sea
Passing
moth.
100 meters.
I know.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
In order to fix that, you gotta have the little mask that kind of helps with that.
30 seconds.
But of course, if you don't have it, it's just gonna hurt you, so. Alright, we're going deep again. Let's see what we can find to scan. You can try to get in those areas also that are required, like with the laser tool. You can finagle a way to get past it. I don't entirely recommend it though. You can bug your way into it just by testing the boundaries. I did try it once. It ended up corrupting my game. So it's better to just get the laser fragments and get the laser tool. Let's see. As great and polished and wonderful as this game is, there are still bugs and they're still cracking at them. But I love the method of how they beta test this stuff. It's way better than Fallout 76 was. They actually do this with early access. They use it right, and it's the best way to find all the bugs in the game, or at least some good majority of them. That's what's happening right now with the new expansion, or really, to be honest, it's an actual brand new game. Like, the concept is the same, but you're an entirely different person on an entirely different planet. But it expands on existing stuff in this one, which is pretty awesome. Alright, I'm gonna go back up here. Try to save my power just a smidge. Alright, and we're gonna go back down. And we'll see what else is over here we can scan. Nothing there.
Passing 100 meters.
Yes,
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Well aware that it's not efficient. Trying to see if there's more fragments to scan. Ah ha ha! Give me that sea moth. Perfect. Alright. I can find the laser fragment later. I don't need to find it now. But the sea moth. Sea moth is a good thing. You want a sea moth, and you want to use a sea moth for a very long time. Alright. Now let's head back this way. I'm gonna go after the shallows and the life pod and see what we can find there. While we're doing that, let's see if we can find any copper materials and quartz and things. One thing about this game, though, there is some pop-in still. Even with a good, clean setup like this, I'm pretty sure this is running pretty close to 60 frames per second. There's still going to be pop-in with the distance draw that it has. And that's okay. It works because you're underwater and in the ocean, and of course visibility is never really the greatest. But yeah, it'll happen. Okay, let's see here. I think this is the one, if I'm not mistaken, that's floating towards the top. And I need to be careful because I think there's one of those huge, terrible, awful things over here. Let's see. Nope, this isn't the one that's floating, even though I know there's one that floats over here. Oh, here we go. Well, Sea Glide fragment we already have, but if you scan stuff existing that you already have, it's going to give you more titanium, which is cool. You can always use titanium. Data boxes, that of course will give you more blueprints that you pick up. And of course, abandoned PDAs, because everybody that tries to survive around here for some reason don't. Another thing too you can try to find, even though I'm getting destroyed right now, is stalker teeth.
30 seconds.
If you can find stalker teeth, then those are good finds to have as well. I think it helps build the higher grade to titanium or the metal that you need for habitats. Kind of hard to find unless you know where a lot of stalkers are. So we're gonna take a little dive down here and see. Oh great, titanium. Silver, there we go. Let's get the salt deposit. And let's see what we got here. More Sea Glide. I don't need you, so I'm not going to. I need room for other stuff. I think I might be out of luck. Even though I'm getting chased, I can hear it from that stalker. Sure. I know, my oxygen's getting
30
low.
seconds.
Alright. Let's go back up. Alright, let's try this again. See what else we can find here. Get some more salt. Like that. Hello, copper. More copper, which is good. Ah, here we go. This might be good. Bioreactor fragment, that's pretty good to get. See, listen to that roar. Here we got a laser cutter fragment, so we got a bunch here. Alright. Let's see what we can do to head back. Let me get the salt deposit.
30 seconds.
Yeah, let's sign up. Alright, where's my... There we go. You don't want to go out there without a sea moth. Bad things could happen. I thought... Oh, it's more towards that way and not this way. Alright, inventory's full. Let's just keep going. More metal salvage I don't need. Almost there, and then we can look at the other stuff we need to build up. Let's see here and get the messages. No comment. Let's see here. Okay, so no radio. Alright, let's take care of the metal salvage first. Let's get those. Ooh, it's more mushy now, so it's probably a little bit more edible than it was. Make some glass. Make some bleach. Make some more bleach. Alright. Let's see what I need to make here. Oh yeah, before you can even make the sea moth, you need to make a mobile vehicle bay. Just need a little bit more glass, and then I can get the higher one, which I think I'm gonna do. Ah, crap. Quartz. Let me see. I think I need 2 quartz to make it. Yes. Yeah, I do. Some disinfected water. So you can always use more water. Don't ever go light on food and water because you need it, you know, to live. Alright, let's see here. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and drink some. ton of titanium. And a few things here and there. Let's see how much room I've got. Otherwise, I have to probably make a locker. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to need to. So let's go ahead and make a locker here. I'm going to make 2 of them here. Alright. I'm going to save because it's good to save often here. And let's go ahead and throw these guys down. Oh. Alright, let's go back out. Do that. And we're gonna throw a bunch of titanium. Usually I'm a little bit more organized. I'm not gonna be at the moment. Bunch of water. Throw the nutrient block in there. No, I'm gonna keep it. Alright. I need more quartz, so I need to find some real quick. Should be some around here fairly easily. That's the hope.
30 seconds.
Oh, really? You gotta ruin my fun already. I'm working on getting the higher O2, okay? Adjutant. I just need quartz now. I already have all the laser cutters, don't I? Yeah, just get more titanium that way. Come on. Maybe. Oh, I thought I saw something.
30 seconds. Congratulations, Survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. Data indicates that swimming was your favorite activity. Be sure to vary your routine for uniform muscle development.
You notice that she says, was. I could probably say that I would not enjoy doing this more. Enjoying swimming after just doing this forever. Ah, there we go. Let's get those quartz. They're at 38%, so that's good. Hold on, let me make a quick change here. See more of my face. All right. Floaters. Yeah, those can be deadly. Usually stay away from those. You can pick them up and put them as kind of a defense, but a lot of times they just hurt you more than anything. Let's see. So let's make some more glass. Need silver. More glass. forget the name. A lot of times I do that, and then I'm just like, I eventually just get rid of them, so then I just move to the habitat quicker. Alright, so... okay, easy. All I gotta do now is unequip. And then we can make it happen. That's right, it's all mine now. Battery. Oh, diamond. That was the other one. Alright. Now we have the high capacity O2 tank. Now that I've got this and I've been using it, I'm going to need probably a battery. So I'm going to need some acid mushrooms, which usually are pretty plentiful because you can see them just about anywhere. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that so we can make a battery. Should always have an extra battery or two. You know what? I'm gonna have a second battery, so let me just get another one of these. I always found those things adorable, even though they sound like big and poofy. Alright. Power cell. We can get to that later. We don't need to get to that now. We'll get to that when I have my sea moth. Alright, let's throw those in there. Of course, not a whole lot of room. Throw more in here. See, it all becomes like resource management. All the time that I played Resident Evil 4 with the big briefcase, this has come in handy. So. Alright. We're gonna go here. Let's save a bit. And let's see how deep we can go here. Okay. Alright. See, we can just breathe for days down here. We don't even need to go up top. Oh, here we go. Let's see what we can get to.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Well, I can't get anything out of that. So at the moment, because I don't have the laser cutter, but we're gonna dig a little deeper here. Let's see. Let's see if we can get some diamonds and stuff. I think there's a habitat down here, if I'm not mistaken.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Let's see. Can't do much into that. Nope, that's just gold. Gold doesn't help me in this case. Alright, let's see if we can make it back without drowning.
30 seconds.
Another thing we could probably do is we can go on the back of one of these big guys right here. Sometimes they'll actually have diamonds and some rare stuff. The only downside is, of course, they're usually protected by those little vines that throw stuff at you. So let's see. Oh, no. I'm talking about the big behemoths, not that guy. There we go. So usually you gotta dig in fast. Also, sometimes these things bug out too. Whenever you smack the top of one of these things, sometimes sometimes you can't get the item fast enough. The barnacle. Yeah, see? It just happened right there, actually. Let's try that again. Yep, still doing it. A lot of times if you back off a little bit, you can see if there's anything that's falling behind them, and then you can usually pick up what you need to. But, yeah, sometimes it just kind of disappears, just like that. So, let's see if we can find that mobile, any mobile fragments here. Oh, sweet, vending machines. You gotta have those.
Passing 100
Scanner
meters.
room, of course.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Vending machine is great for your habitat
PDA data.
because you can actually have lots of salty foods. And that's kind of the takeaway, is that you trade some water when you eat that stuff in the same time of actually getting fed. But it's plentiful,
Acquired.
and you have to do it all the time. Let's see if there's anything else. I don't think there is. Just metal salvage, which I've got enough of. So if we keep following the ruins across the seafloor, should be able to get more stuff here. Could try again on the barnacle stuff. Let's just see. Get up here for a minute. Oh, I definitely didn't get enough air quick enough. Yeah, so this is the one I did hit because there's barely any barnacles there. So we'll keep going here though, and see what else we can scan. Need to get the mobile bay fragments kind of scanned so then I can create my sea moth. That's the biggest thing I think right now. No goodies in there. More sea moth fragments, which I don't need. I already have the laser cutter, so I don't need that either. I think I have the bioreactor, but we'll take a look. Yep, we do. So I probably don't need those anymore. That's just going to give me more titanium. There's a little lifeboat here. I've probably been here before and didn't realize it. I always do that all the time too. I always go in circles. Yeah, it looks like I did anyways, so. Let's just see if this is. Yes, there's no PDA, so this was the one I've been to before. Yeah, no, this is definitely the one I've been to before. Let's go down this way.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Let's see what else there is here. Hopefully no lava, but we'll just have to make sure. Yeah, it looks good. Probably gonna die. I'll go down. I know. I know I'm in danger. I'm on.
Warning. Local radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drag core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
We're gonna get some fireworks in 2 hours. Get to check it out. Watch out for floaters.
30 seconds.
Yes, I know. You don't have to keep bugging me. I get it. Oh, dang. More of those. Let's see what else there is. See what else there is here. Anything? Anything? No, not seeing anything. Saw something asking me to scan it. Is that what it is? An eye? Oh, that thing. Alright, let's go back to the radio signal. maybe it'll tell us a different place to go to. Usually that's always a good thing. After a while you do some exploration, you're always going to get some sort of radio signal or something. And that'll usually tell you the next thing to do. And Furion22, thanks for following me. I'm not sure if you're online, but thanks for doing so. I don't know why, my alerts haven't been going off very well, so I need to kind of sort that out. I don't know why it's not working too well. Alright, let's go back here. See, like I said, need new batteries. Pop in this thing. Let's read that.
This is Avery Quinn, trading ship Sunbeam. Aurora D. Reed, over. Nothing but vacuum. These Altera ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS, you offer to help, they don't pick up. Aurora,
I mean, I'm here.
I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a week to reach your position. Do you still need our assistance? Over.
Of course.
I'll try them again tomorrow. Damn charter's gonna have us blowing our credits running errands for Altera.
That's what it's all about,
See
my
what the
friend.
long-range scans pick up in the meantime.
You know, if we can't answer back, usually that means there's a problem. But, you know, whatever. Alright. Let's see if we can find some more wreckage. Also try going deeper here. So far I haven't found the habitat that I'm looking for. Let me see. Is this it? Don't know. No, that's not it.
Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
No, that's not it at all. Hey, buddy. A little puppy dog just showed up. Oh, Thorin. Hello. Let's get back up here. Let's see if we can find some more over here. Don't recall if this was... Oh, this one's not open. This one's kind of... I swear I saw something here. Let's see if I can find some more salvage here. Is it salvage or salvage or savage or snaky snake? Can't think of it. Let's do that. No. Nothing in there either. Yeah, just completely stuck in. Let's see. Oh, don't do that. You're gonna creep me out. Following me like that. Let me see if I can find another shipwreck. That's probably what we're gonna have to do. Is this the same one I busted the barnacles on? Probably. Nope. That one's empty. Okay. Alright, so we see this one here. Let's see if there's more wreckage over here.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh, maybe I will. It's probably still the same thing I already saw already. Yes, it is. I'm telling you, this happens all the time. Alright. seek my fluid intake.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Oh, goodness there. More of this nutrient block. Oh yeah, I can even pick it up. Some more wreckage. Maybe we can find what we need.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I think I've been here already. Yeah, see moth. Yep, there's a vending machine. So I guess we're gonna have to keep going this way. Let's take a look here. No barnacles there, so it's the same one. Oh, boo. I thought it was wreckage. But it's not. It's for the biosuit to extract lead. Pretty sure. Ow! You are a terrible thing. Get away from me. Scanning this thing here. Jeez, that went night pretty quickly. Which that happens. Little puppy dogs there. I'm getting bored, I suppose. Alright. Let's go back down in here. We're gonna go further away instead of closer to that guy. And of course there's that. This can get kind of dangerous when you start getting into kind of the smooth instead of the common area. Just have to be careful and be aware of things.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Need to see if I can get my visor yet or not. I don't know if we can, but I'll take a look. So that way I can actually go down super deep. Let's see if I've got it yet. Ah, rebreather. I need to get my wiring kit. Fiber mesh. Fiber mesh I have. Wiring kit I need 2 silver, which can be painful. Always is. Let's see if we can find that. Ow! Oh, jerk, get in my way. Gold. I need silver. It's more quartz. I don't need quartz. All right. Do we need to go further? I think we do. I can't see anything right now. There we go. Well, that sounded creepy. I'm not sure I want to go further. It's scaring the crap out of me, this music.
This ecological biome matches 7 of the 9 preconditions for stimulating terror in humans.
Oh, maybe that's why. But I'm here for the silver ore.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
But yeah, I'm completely frightened right now. This is what this sound engineering does to me. Kind of creeps me out just a bit. That's why I want my Cyclops. Dang it. I want my Cyclops. Alright, let's grab this. And then go back up. We're going to try for some more silver ore, because that's what I'm going to need next. Let's get up here. And yes, I know the radio's asking for it. Always that pop-in, man. That pop-in hates it. Definitely hates it. You can have the best video card, CPU, and RAM, and that thing still will stick with the pop-in whenever you go from under to over the surface. It's pretty taxing on the drive, I think. There we go. Copper? Yes. And now silver. Yes! That's what we need. That's what we need. Alright, let's move forward. And then we can get closer to getting the sea moth and stuff, but at least I can get the wiring kit and the rebreather so I can go even deeper. And then I need to find the habitat that has pretty much everything you can scan entirely, because that's what's going to get me closer to getting my sea moth here. Unless I'm just missing it, but this looks like it's probably the vending machine and stuff. Yeah, no, it totally is. Closer to getting that rebreather, which is what we want. Hey, puppy. Oh, here we go. Let's watch the show.
A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor will reach a super
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again. We just picked up a massive debris field at your location. I didn't know how bad. How many of you? I didn't know. We're now en route to your location. We're gonna bring you Sunbeam. What else can I say? The only time I parked a rig this big on a rock that small was in VR, and I blew it. It's a bad option, alright, but so are all the others.
Need that radiation suit now.
Acquired. For your convenience, the radiation suit has been added to your blueprint database.
Go lay down, buddy. Alright. Now that we worked on this for as long as we have, we're going to move on to the next item, which is going to be spicy Chinese potatoes. There is spicy potatoes in the game of Subnautica, which is what you see here. So, how do you make these? It's actually pretty easy. And they definitely have a kick to it, that's why they're spicy. Actually, it's pretty good though. The way you make it easily is just take a bunch of baby potatoes, as you've seen here. This is going to be the second main course of Gaming Dine and Die for Subnautica. When you go to the island that has a lot of the alien grapefruit and such like that, they also grow Chinese potatoes, is what they're called. So, to make your own Chinese potatoes is actually pretty easy. You just take baby potatoes. You can cut them up or cook them together, however you want to. You boil them for about 15-20 minutes. That way it cooks it up. And then once you do that, you actually then let it simmer for about 12 minutes. And then once you do that, you then transfer them into a pan with olive oil, vegetable oil, or cooking oil. Depends how you want to do that. Basically, cut it, or you cook it, you sear it, and you put some chili powder, onion powder. You can then put some chili flakes on there, some red pepper. I personally added a little extra chili flour, and then I also added a little extra kick to it or flavor, which is the seasoning, actually from Freddy's. The seasoning salt and stuff that they use for here it goes. Basically for their fries, which is really cool. So I added that to this. It's actually quite tasty, and it's pretty easy to make. It's just literally you boiling them, searing them, and then adding flavor of spicy potato flakes or however much kick you want. But yeah, it's good stuff. Highly recommend it. And it's quite tasty. Oh boy. Whew. A little bit of kick there, not too bad. Alright, I'm going to get my fiber mesh. And once I do that, go ahead and create my rebreather. That way I can go down past 100 feet, and then it's also a little bit reduced when going to 200. Gold. So I'm always lucky getting gold. I don't know why. Happens every time. Gold it's okay. You're not really heavily needed early on in the game. You actually kind of need it more towards the end. I'm not entirely sure why, but it's pretty easy to get gold, I think, in comparison. Need to give some more fiber mesh here. There we go. Oh, goodness. Why you do that, I do not know. Okay. Glass, I'm just gonna tell you, you're gonna need a lot of it. You always need it, all the time. Shoot, I thought I had enough. I guess I didn't. That won't do it. Let me open that. Also, don't forget to pick up your first aids. Always pick it up every time you go through, because it just gets automatically made all the time, and you might as well just capitalize on that time, so you can keep getting more and more. Alright. Oh. Let's not do that. See, this is why when you start getting all this stuff, it's better to just get a habitat, because as soon as you do, you can pack up everything in these lockers instead of having to make these little floating lockers all the time. Gosh dang it. Alright, now I'm going to have to unload one of these lockers here, because I have too much stuff. I need at least 2 lead, so I'm going to hold on to that. See, I'm starting to also get overcommitted full of just full of equipment. And you kind of want to minimize the most you can on that too. Because if you get too much equipment there, it could be pretty devastating on your inventory space. Alright. Back in here, get some more fiber mesh, and then I can finally get my radiation suit as well. Back in here. I like these potatoes though. Is the radiation suit as well. Alright, let's drink some of this water here. I thought I got some. Let's do some hoverfish. Let's eat that.
Consider disguising the flavor of unsavory meat with salt or locally sourced herbs and spices.
Yeah, if a lot of times what I'll do is I'll just keep the fish usually housed somewhere pretty close to the fabricator. I won't actually like salt them or anything unless I'm going on far distances. But honestly, a lot of times I just kind of keep them alive, and then whenever I need to go eat, I just come back and find them in my little capsule there, and then I cook them up and then just eat them right there. You are going to end up finding a lot of nutrient blocks later on. Of course, there's not a plentiful supply, so if you get those, kind of use those as kind of your long journeys. Those are kind of rare. But a lot of times I kind of hold on to those and save on those. But like I said, I don't usually salt my fish, mainly just because, I don't know, it kind of wastes the salt on there. It also wastes inventory space to hold on to it. I mean, it might make sense if you go on long journeys with your sea moth, but honestly, I tend to go back and forth pretty often. So I just keep them alive, and then when I need to cook them, I just cook them up in the game itself. And that usually works for me. I'm getting a bunch of water because I'm now pretty low on it. Usually when I get a habitat, I'll actually have a locker, and then a locker would just be full of water, and then I'll have another locker right next to it that's basically full of fish or full of food type of thing. But sometimes you got to do this a few times, that way you're jam-packed full. And that way you're not stuck without it. Oh yeah, and you also have to keep in mind that your fabricator uses power on this thing. Alright. Let's throw that in there. This. Throw more in these lockers. Let's throw that, that. And then in the other locker, I'll probably throw all my water in there, which is not much room. Let's see. Let me throw this in there, and then we'll make another locker, and then I'll throw more stuff in there. And then once we do that, we'll go explore some more, because I need to find that mobile fabricator, and I think I need to go pretty deep and find that, basically the old used habitat that's kind of abandoned, and get everything kind of scanned there in order to get some of the things that I need. And it also gets you far ahead for your habitat building too, so it's recommended that you find that. Let me see if I can get to it. I think it's towards this way, pretty sure, and then as we start getting into the caves and stuff, we can get down below even further. Pretty sure I've seen this several times. There it is. I think that's the cave that I need. So let's dive up big. I only have 16% power, but that's okay. I have another battery. Yeah, I have a battery that's full. Alright, and I got the rebreather. And let's go for it. Also, if I happen to find diamonds along the way, it's always a good idea. But let's see if I can find it here. Ah, here we go. Anything I can scan here? Nope, nothing there. My O2's holding together pretty well. Let's see if there's any here.
The conditions in this cave support a microcosm of unique,
Of course,
possibly
more
predatory
gold.
life forms. Detecting an artificial structure somewhere in the region.
Oh, you don't say. I think that's the structure we needed. I think it's over here. Well, I'm going in deep, so we'll just have to see if I make it out. I don't think I'm going to. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. I'm hoping this is an opening. Looks like it. We'll just go back up this way. Oh, I got lucky. Usually I don't get that lucky.
30 seconds.
Go lay down, buddy. What's wrong? Are you just bored? I bet you're just bored. I bet you're bored. Alright, we're gonna go back down here. I'm hoping the structure's down here. Yes, it is. That's what I wanted. Hey, buddy. Give me a second. I'm deep diving here. Multi-purpose room is definitely... Oh, God! Gosh. You can get away from me now. Oh, the scanning, of course, takes forever.
New blueprint.
Alright. I'm going back up. And then I'll come back down again. We'll just kind of see how many times we can do that.
30 seconds.
use that. Oh, come on, pal. Get out of here. Seriously.
Integrating new PDA data.
There's all sorts of goodies in here that you can actually scan: the water filtration system, the desks, the chairs, the basically any of that sort of stuff. It's always good to kind of scan.
Blueprint acquired. New blueprint acquired.
I think that's about as much as I'm going to be able to do for this trip.
Integrating new PDA data.
Come on. Oh, gosh. That wasn't good. Well, that killed me. Somehow. I thought it was fully healed, but I guess I wasn't. Alright, well, I'm going to take this minute here. Apparently I lost some belongings. What did I lose? Oh, just a bunch of stuff there. Alright, I'm going to take a minute here. I'm going to take my boys out, which is my 2 dogs. I'll be right back. Alright, let's see here. If you want to know an easy way to get back to your life area, just do exactly that. Alright, I'm going to cook up a peeper here, and then eat it, and then go after all the stuff I lost, and more of that scanning bit. Luckily, I also picked up another battery here, so. But I need to find out how to get back to where I was. I just need to go back through that cave, though, to start. Just through here. And back down. That's right, down deep. And get away from that thing, because that thing always seems to grab me. I'm pretty sure it's towards this direction, too. Yeah, because I saw that platform. I think it's towards this mushroom one over here. And a bunch of things to scan. Let it be a diamond, let it be a diamond. Yes!
Are the property of the All-Terra Corporation.
I
You will be
bet.
liable to reimburse the full market price.
I bet.
Your current bill stands at 3 million credits.
Oh, I bet it does. I get away from those guys. I'm sure one of them's gonna attack me though. Alright, here we are. No. No. Alright, now let's go back up here. Alright, we're gonna head back down and then do some more scanning. Copper? Nope. Titanium. Of course. Alright. Let's see if I can get past here without getting hurt. Okay, I got all that stuff. Now I need to... Can't tell the best way. Obviously. You get caught pretty easy in these things. That's the one thing that kind of sucks swimming through here and trying to scan everything, is that you get caught fairly easily in all this stuff. Go this way. I think I just, yeah, I did. Nothing to scan here, really? Oh, wait. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, there's that. The bed. Which, the bed looks ever so comfortable in this particular game. I don't know why. It just does. I'm gonna grab that. And this, and now I have to rush to not die now, which, good luck. I'm probably not gonna make it. Somehow I keep hitting them though. I don't know how. Oh. Alright, let's see if we can do it. See if we can make it. I did not catch what the data disk was giving me, so we'll see. Don't know if I'm gonna make it though. Losing the sounds. Nope, not gonna do it. Oh, that hurts. It does hurt. It hurts so bad. I always do this. I always get greedy towards the end on that one. Oh, hi. Did I lose some belongings? Oh, good. I didn't lose my diamond, at least. All right. Let's see what we can build here. Can I still build this? Nope. I still don't know my mobile vehicle bay. This is gonna cause me to propulsion cannon. Of course, laser cutter. I have one diamond. I don't have two though. Habitat builder, computer chip. What do I need to make that? Copper wire tower. Okay, I think I have some of those things. That's copper and gold. I don't think I have all of those things though. Alright, I'll just save this. And then we'll go continue further. That's okay. All right. Grab this. Oh, of course, it's more lead. I need to see if I can get another diamond. If I can get the laser cutter. Might be able to open up some of these other ones and then actually get what I need to out of that too. So we're gonna try that next. See if we can get that as an easy streak. Let's see if we can find some of these. Magnetite you do need for some other things later on in the game. You don't need them necessarily right now, but it's not a bad idea to go ahead and start collecting them.
creature discovered.
I got your eye. That's right. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, that's another thing too. Floodlights are wonderful. So scan those beasts when you can.
New blueprint acquired.
Alright, come on. Where are ya? Where's some scales? Oh, that's more magnetite. There we go. Or shell. There we go. Lithium's also another good one to collect. Usually pretty rare too. Let's see what else there is. Of course, I'm getting greedy again. So let's go ahead and head back. I'm sure he's gonna chase me and try to kill me. Because why not? This is usually when I start dying a bunch, mainly because, like I said, I get pretty greedy when it comes to stuff like this. I think I'll be alright this time around. Which I should. I just want my sea moth, man. That's it. Alright, let's find some more of those. More of them. Oh wait, let's see what we got here. Anything? Thought I saw something. It's hard to find these things while you're cruising sometimes. It's alright though. Sometimes they stick out like this. Perfect. That's what I wanted. Alright, now we can get the laser cutter. So if we can do that next, I probably could continue on opening up those things, and we could probably get some, like even this guy. We could probably get the mobile vehicle deployment that we need. So if we get that, we should be in pretty good shape. So we're going to do that here. Back. And while that's happening, grab one of these old spicy potatoes. Oh, these are actually quite good. This and the nutrient box are pretty good. Alright, let's grab lithium can go in there. Need that, might need that. What do I need for the laser cutter? Let's find out. Battery. Oh, titanium. Okie dokie. Let's do that. Alright. Alright, let's save this. Oh, I should probably cook up some food because I'm starving. In the game. Not really starving here, but it's because I've eaten a bunch. Alright. Let's go ahead and head that way now. Pretty sure it's towards this direction. I see you. You know, that's the fish. Aye. You're welcome. Alright. Let me go ahead and open this beast up here. Before we do all that, though, let's get some more oxygen in. And then dive back down. And we're going to have that in here. There we go. Propulsion cannon fragment's always a good idea. Supply crate has disinfected water, which is good. Open up that part there, or that door. Let me just make sure I can't scan anything. Not seeing it. All right, cool. I think I've already scanned that. Hold on here. There's something here. Aha! Command chair, because everybody needs a command chair.
New blueprint acquired.
Battery charger fragment. I always want battery and power cell chargers. Those are the greatest things ever. So, alright, now that we got that, what else do we need? I think that's it. That's everything we can get. I don't see anything else. Okay, time to get back up here. Alright, now that we've got this part done, opened up, let's see if we can find the other ones here. Because that was just this one. Let's go ahead and go this way. I think there's a bigger one over here somewhere. If I'm not mistaken. I've been mistaken before though, because I lose all sense of direction very easily in oceans like this. Okay. Because there's this guy, and then that big heaping thing over here. There we go. Alright. Now we can cut through this one, and I can get some more stuff. Because it's all about collecting stuff. All the stuff. Alright, let's take a look. Here we are, another laser cutting door. We can cut here. Do it for days. Or no, we can't cut there for some reason. Nope, not that one. I guess it's the one further below. Most likely. Let's see. Somehow. Pretty sure there's one. Am I completely missing it and going crazy loco about this? Maybe. Maybe I'm going nuts, but I thought you also could laser that door. Maybe I'm going crazy about this. I mean, are you sure I can't laser this door? Not let me. Maybe it's on the other side. All right, hold on. Let's just figure it out here. Well, hold on. I'm getting too crazy overzealous and not getting enough air. Pretty sure there's a door here you're supposed to laser cut through. Oh, I'm out of power, actually. Let's see. Alright, I am going crazy. I thought there was a door you could cut through here. Maybe it's further along. Okay. Well, let's see here. Going towards that way, so we'll keep going this way. Let's see. We're gonna go muscle power now. Let's see what else there is. Pretty sure there's another one around here as well. Unless I'm mistaken and it's just down here somewhere. I could be. I don't actually know. Yeah, I'm just not seeing it. Okay, well, we're just gonna act like that never happened. Further down there? Yeah, it goes further down that other ecosystem. What's this? Another scanning room? Yeah, scanner room fragment, so we'll go ahead and scan that. Well, my dogs are loud and they scared the crap out of me. For some reason. I wonder what they're barking at. Boys! Seeing anything here. Oh, we're getting into the murky water stuff here. Ooh, super big stuff. Let's see if we can get some barnacles while we're heading up there. Alright, so just to pre-warn you, I'm looking like probably going to get close to about 11 here, so I'll probably start cutting it close to then and show the grand finale of the third dish. And that should be fun and interesting. Aha! Got it. Aha! Got one too. Where's your other? You gotta have another barnacle, don't you? Where are you at? Well, I didn't actually scan you either, so let's... Rogue Cradle...
Leviathan class, life forms in the region. Are you certain whatever you're doing is worth it?
Well, I know what that means. Alright, so this is usually, in this particular area, it's usually pretty dangerous unless you have a sea moth. However, it's also good if you don't, and you still need to scan some stuff. This is not a bad idea to go and get some stuff scanned, as there's usually a lot of ruins, even around on the edge in this area. The only thing is, don't get caught by any of the big stuff, like what Adjutant just mentioned there. The Leviathan type stuff will wreck you, especially since you don't have a sub, so it could literally destroy you if you venture too deep. Too deep in the water, of course. However, this is where you can find probably the stuff you're lacking. You could even find some Cyclops stuff. So, like, for instance, this big guy over here that everybody has seen on the cover of Subnautica will literally pretty much destroy you if you run into it. I think it puts you down to about 1 HP. Now, if you have a sea moth, obviously that's much easier to handle because the sea moth is a vehicle and it's got some stuff on it. The Cyclops itself, you can probably not even, you might hear a thud or two, but it may not even affect your Cyclops, not Cyclops. But yeah, so this is kind of dangerous terrain, of course. But if you're hurting like me and can't find the things you need to actually, scan to get to, this is not a bad idea. Of course, it's already turning into a bad idea for me because I don't know if I'm going to make it to the surface. Doesn't look like it, so I'm screwed. I'm such a good survivor, as you can tell. So that's always wonderful. Alright, the grand finale. Alright. So, this is the greatest achievement of mine as well as the worst. So, I'm going to move this up just a smidge. We do have Peeper on the menu. It's called a dead Peeper though, because of, basically